Welcome everybody. Today we're going to take a look at the pros and cons of living in Bethlehem, New York, a suburb of Albany, New York. Hey, whether you're a student, a young professional, or a retiree, choosing where to live can be a daunting task. And that's why we're here to help you make an informed decision. So sit back, relax, and let's get after it. Welcome to the Living in Albany, New York YouTube channel. I'm Bob Eberle, and why should you listen to me? Well, I've lived here my entire life, and I got a few things to say about it. So let's get into it. Hey, if you want to learn everything there is to know about what it's like to eat, sleep, play, and work in the Capital District of Albany, New York, and if you find any value, please hit that subscribe button. I think it's over here. And right next to it is going to be that bell icon. You click on that and go up and click all. You'll get notified every time we upload a video. While you're at it, if you give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate that. It doesn't cost anything and lets us know how we're doing. If you get any value, or if you know someone moving to the Capital District, feel free to share the video. If you got questions, leave those down below in the comments section, or you can go to bobeberle.realtor. Eberle is spelled E-B-E-R-L-E. Again, bobeberle.realtor. And there you'll get all my links to social media and whatnot. You can schedule an appointment on there, whatever you want to do. You'll also find some interesting things like a buyer's resource guide, a seller's resource guide. All right, Bethlehem is situated in Albany County of New York, and it's a charming town with a population of about 35,000 or so as of the 2020 census. It's positioned just to the south of the city of Albany. Within Bethlehem's boundaries, you're going to find several distinct hamlets, including Delmar, Ellesmere, Glenmont, North Bethlehem, Selkirk, Slingerlands, and South Bethlehem. The town is traversed by U.S. Route 9W, making it conveniently accessible to other areas of the Cap D. Its name, Bethlehem, pays homage to, take a guess, the biblical town of Bethlehem. So let's look at the pros and cons. First, we're going to start with the pros. The proximity to Albany. Albany is the big city, and Bethlehem, just a short ride over the bridge, the Delaware Avenue Bridge, and you are in downtown Albany. Provides easy access to the state's capitals, amenities, employment opportunities, and cultural attractions. As I said, Albany is the big city, so Bethlehem provides that suburban lifestyle with close proximity to the big city. You can take a short drive to Albany or Colony for a great dinner at one of the many fabulous restaurants the area offers, or catch a show at the Palace Theater, the Capitol Rep, or even the Egg. Plus, there are numerous small theaters that are definitely worth the night out. Hey, and if you're a sports enthusiast like me, the MVP Arena has several pro and college teams that play there. Siena College is a Division I basketball team that plays all their home games there. Great schools. The Bethlehem Central School District's reputation for excellence has attracted families to the town of Bethlehem since the district was formed in 1930. Well known throughout the Capital District for its exemplary and innovative educational programs, Bethlehem Central is dedicated to preparing students to meet the demands of a Regents diploma and much more on their way to successful careers and rewarding lives. Probably the most famous person to ever graduate from there, I believe, is Megyn Kelly, who's all over YouTube, used to be on over-the-air networks. But this past year, Bethlehem High School was voted #1 in our area per the U.S. News and World Report, August of 2023. Safety. The town is known for its safety and low crime rates, making it a peaceful and secure place to live. The mission of the Bethlehem Police Department shall be to protect and preserve the lives, rights, and properties of their residents, businesses, and all that may visit, work, or travel through their community while maintaining order and fostering a strong community policing partnerships with citizens they serve through fair, equitable, and impartial enforcement of the laws of the state of New York, regardless of a person's race, creed, color, ethnicity, gender, or social standing. Community parks and recreation. Bethlehem offers a range of parks, trails, and recreational activities for residents to enjoy, promoting an active and healthy lifestyle. The town's largest park is located on Elm Avenue, 1/4 of a mile south of the Delmar Bypass, Route 32, as I mentioned earlier. The locals call it the Delmar Bypass because you bypass the whole town and get from one side to the other. The park includes a pool complex, tennis, basketball courts, pavilions, fitness trail, playing fields, volleyball courts, shuffleboard, a playground, and a dog park. Please clean up after your fur babies. That's the polite thing to do. Real estate market. As a realtor, the town of Bethlehem is blessed, no play on words there, with a strong real estate market. Primarily a single-family residence, there are apartments available for rent as well. I've added a market report to this video, which is going to be linked down below. Now, that market report was as of the first week in September 2023. If you're watching this video in 2024 or whatever, just get a hold of me and I'll get you an updated report. Hey, if we're talking about rentals, just to give you an idea, a 2-bedroom apartment should rent for around $2,000 per month. Local businesses and shops. The town has its share of local businesses, shops, and dining options, creating a vibrant community and promoting a sense of local pride. Small business is the backbone of this vibrant community. Take a stroll through downtown Delmar and you'll see for yourself why people love to live in Bethlehem, New York. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below, over there. And next to it is the bell icon. Click that, go on up to all, and you'll get every one of our videos. While you're at it, give us a thumbs up. That tells us that we're doing well, helps with the YouTube, well, Google owns YouTube, the YouTube algorithm, and we would appreciate it. If you think it's great, I certainly hope you do, please feel free to share it with a friend. You can also leave comments down below, or as I said, you can go to bobeberle.realtor to get a hold of me. All right, now let's move on to the cons. I don't care where you live. Every place has got a plus and a minus. The commute times. Because, as I said, there's really only 2 ways to get in and out of Delmar, which is the first hamlet in the town of Bethlehem going into Albany. You're going to be a little restricted in the morning when it's time to go to work and in the evening when you're coming home from work. That was my cell phone. Somebody's beeping, probably looking for a house in Delmar right now. Let's hope. And so commute times could be a little bit of an issue for you. But you know, you just have to leave a little earlier. Property taxes. Bethlehem has relatively higher property taxes compared to some neighboring towns like Colony or the suburbs, other suburbs in the region. It's essential to be aware of this cost when you're considering home ownership here, because that's going to play into your mortgage payment. Limited nightlife. Well, the Capital District is, you know, there is some semblance of a big city here, but you're not talking about New York City when you're living up here. So Friday and Saturday night, you're going to have some nightlife going on. The rest of the nights of the week, you know, we jokingly say the streets roll up at about 10 or 11 o'clock. Not to say that there aren't people out after those hours, but they're usually up to no good. Zoning regulations. Bethlehem, like many suburban areas, may have specific zoning regulations and restrictions that homeowners need to be aware of when making changes to their properties, i.e. you're going to put a fence up around the property, put a pool in the backyard, add a deck. You got to go to the building department and get a building permit to do any of those things. Otherwise, they're not going to be happy with you if you do that in the middle of the night and they don't know you did it. Seasonal weather. As I've said in many of these videos, the Capital District is located in the northeast of the United States. We get all 4 seasons here. And the 3 middle ones, spring, summer, and fall, they're pretty easy to navigate. The winter can be a little bit of a challenge. Now, as I said, I've lived here my whole life, so I have seen snowstorms that will bury you, and I've seen winters like the last 4 or 5 winters we've had. We haven't had really, last year it was like nothing. It was just ground covering. I mean, they did get a couple of storms that, maybe dropped a few inches, 4 or 5 inches, but which built up because the temperature stays pretty cold during the winter, so the snow isn't going to melt. I mean, like, I got friends that live out in Denver, and they tell me it'll snow one day, next day it'll be gone because it'll be so hot. We don't have those extreme changes like that. When winter comes, winter's here for a good solid 3 months. Learn to adapt with it, learn to live with it, learn to enjoy it, learn how to ski, ice skate, get outside, go snowboarding, do something like that. Cross-country skiing, whatever the mood strikes you. There's plenty of ways to enjoy it and not make it such a downer. Hey, when considering a move to Bethlehem, it's crucial that you weigh the pros and cons based on your personal preferences, lifestyle and priorities. Consulting with a local realtor, shameless plug here, give me a call, bob@eberle.realtor, can help potential residents make informed decisions about whether Bethlehem's the right place for them or not. As I said, my name is Bob. I'm a New York State licensed real estate associate broker in the Capital District, i.e. the Albany area, with eXp Realty. New York State says I got to introduce myself, so I get that formality out of the way. My name is Robert L. Eberle. No one calls me that. Everybody calls me Bob. You can too. We are the area's #1 relocation team. We get people calling all the time. They call us, text us, email us. I've had people call me, hey, and when I answer the phone, this is Bob. And they're like, Bob, the guy in the videos? Yeah, I'm the guy in the videos. Give me a call. You can do the same thing too. As I said, go to bobeberle.realtor. There you'll get all of my links, and you'll be able to schedule a time on my calendar. You can friend request me on Facebook, whatever you want to do. It's all right there at bobeberle.realtor. However you want to get a hold of us when it comes to moving to the 518, we got you back. Give us a call. Talk to you soon.